Hello everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whichever time you find yourself watching this video. I have something I'm super duper excited about. Went to Blade Show, met the man himself, Sebastian. Sebastian Berengi? Yes. I didn't pass any special classes for pronunciations, but what we have in here, what's this? Oh, a handwritten note, a lemon sticker, just stabbed the table. Nice. I opened it from the bottom because I'm not doxing myself just yet. Nick, thank you for choosing the Borka shop. Enjoy the SB1 fixed blade. MB at Borka Blades. Thank you very much. Let's look at the box here. I'll kind of zoom in a little bit better. Borka Designs. This is the SB1. Very, very nice packaging. I've been looking at this knife for quite a while now, and I didn't know about it until, to be honest, I was really into the stitch from Microtech, and that's a Borka. That's a Sebastian. I'm just gonna just say his first name because I'm gonna get the other one wrong. But the stitch is one of my favorite automatic or manual folding knives that I don't own. I just love the look of it. I just never pulled the trigger. I'm big into fixed blades. If you've watched my channel, probably 80% of my reviews are folding knives. It's just because those are a little more approachable. So just very simple packaging. Here is our knife, and I can tell you, this thing, it's got some heft to it. There's your drain hole, double-sided drain hole, and the Kydex sheath. Quick aside, the owner of Borka Blades, Sebastian, he's from Serbia. And the company Borka is named after his mother. That was her name, apparently. And this is a production knife that the folks at Fox Knives. See, I don't know if you can see this. Let's get in there. Fox Italy M390. So Bowler M390 steel, Kydex sheath. Got a great heft to it. What can I say? It's I'm not sure the exact weight on this guy, but it's I think, okay, it's almost 10 ounces, just a knife. Well, no, it's 6.63 ounces, just a knife. It's almost 10 ounces with the sheet. Let's take it out of the sheet. Well, okay, well, so and I do honest reviews. Personally, that was disappointing. The sheath, I want if you've seen some other fixed blades, I want it to stay. And this does not have the satisfying click. Well, we're going to have to figure something out about that, because again, with a knife like this, if I'm running this knife, you know, one thing, I'm not a scout carry guy, you know, vertical carry. I personally like the inverse carry, and you know, what do they call that? Somebody comment below if you know. What is the reverse of the scout carry? You know, scout carry's in your belt, but what is this? What is carrying it upside down? I would not be comfortable if, in fact, I put this in like a plate carrier setup. From running, boy, it's gonna fall out. So that is one thing that is disappointing from what appears to be a really pretty custom Kydex, you know, sheath. I'm gonna have to see how we can remedy that. Okay, so here's the knife. First impressions of the knife. Now, you know, I really love the feel of this knife and this blade shape. You know, I've seen so many new not companies, but new examples of a similar blade shape. You know, where the stitch used to be very unique. And what do they call this blade shape? Is it a harpoon? Is it, you know, is it a spear tip? I'm not sure. This thing is ridiculously sharp. Whew, boy, okay. Very gentle jimping here. So the thumb work would be, the support for your thumb is certainly there. Reverse grip. The ergonomics on this are superb, super duper. I dig it a lot. And unlike, you know, the Microtech versions of the Stitch and others, it's not all badged up. It's just got the Borka Blades logo right there, and like we had said before, the Fox Italy M390. So not a budget knife. I mean, it's this definitely, well, some folks out there, you know, your knife budget is not the same as mine, and fair enough. The balance is good. It's funny, you know, this knife, you know, what would you use this knife for? You know, because of the control you have here, you know, some would think about this as, you know, the ability to be a camp knife. You know, are you gonna slice tomatoes like some of those guys do on the on their channels? Not me. You know, I like stabby things, and this guy is ridiculously stabby. The handle, I believe, what was this handle material? I think it's G10. But it looks, you know, it has that carbon fiber look to it. You know, it's textured. It's Yeah, this is not G10. This is carbon fiber. Yeah, I'm leaning over looking on my actual order. You know, removable scales, replaceable scales. I don't know if you can see the milled sort of lines of the texture. I mean, it's really cool and grippy. The blade itself is, you know, that Boulder M390 is darn good steel. You know, and this is a flat grind. It's got a place for a lanyard if that's sort of your jam. I don't necessarily put lanyards on my knives. I mean, it's not necessary. Great balance, great sharpness. And again, man, I don't want this review to be based off of the sheath, you know, because the sheath looks beautiful. It's just, and if anybody has a similar shaped knife, you know, let me know. Is this shape difficult to secure? Because to me, your failure point, let's see if we can get in close. Is it gonna, okay. See right here you have your pinch point and you have definite gap, but that, you know, I'm not crazy about it. It's got, again, I don't want it to fall out and cut my table here because this damn thing is sharp, but it doesn't take anything. See, if you've seen my other videos, I shake the hell out of them, and I don't I don't have failure. That to me is a big detriment to the knife. So with that being said, I may reach out to the folks over at Borka and just see. I don't know if there's a resolution. I will try. This really isn't an adjustment. This is more for the ulti-clip here. But I can tighten this last one and see if by tightening it does anything. Well, let's see here. Hold on. Where has my tools gone? My desk needs to be cleaned off and arranged as such, but oh, here we go. Let's see if we have. That's just a Phillips head. I don't know if I have a Phillips head large enough. That should work. That's nope. Nope, that did not help us. Because it is as tight as she gonna get. which is sad to me. So okay, this will be a first on Life is Hard, Don't Complain, because you know I'm not one to complain, because I have no complaints about the knife. The knife itself is superb. 100% would recommend this. If you have thoughts about, you know, getting a fixed blade version of a stitch, here it is. You know, I'm going, more than likely in the near future, I'm going to get a stitch, and I'll do a different video. If I buy a stitch, I'm going to review it, and then I'll make a comparison of the two. So more to come on there, and then I'll update you on what, if anything, happens on this sheath. So more to come on that. Again, Borka blades, SB1 fixed blade. Man, it's a beautiful knife. Just a little disappointed in the sheath there. So until next time, remember, life is hard, don't complain, and maybe make tighter sheaths. Who knows? Take care.